What's up, everyone? We're on episode number 68 of RealLifeish Friends podcast. This is where the group chat makes it into a podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Kimberly.
I'm Mila.
Hello, Auntie and Uncle. How y'all doing tonight?
Hey, Auntie.
Uncle, I hope you had a great Father's Day.
He did, because his favorite niece called him.
Not sure if that helped him out or not. If you say so.
Nobody be saying though. I'm my mama's favorite. I'm my mama's favorite. That's my mom. That's my mom.
Cause you're not the only niece.
Just like you're not the only child.
First of all, I hope you all also had a great Juneteenth. I know a lot of people been celebrating like the whole weekend. They were celebrating the week before. Yeah, they started like that weekend before they were celebrating too. But I didn't celebrate Juneteenth because when you can't really walk too well, you just don't go anywhere. So
she's faking an injury.
I'm not faking an injury. Okay. If you would have saw me walk, you would have been like, yeah, you need to go somewhere.
Sit down.
I did sit down. So did you have fun in Chattanooga for Father's Day since you got to see your uncle?
I didn't see Uncle. Well, I did call.
Then what do you mean did he see? This is what I'm talking about.
I just didn't see him. Don't be trying to cause conflict between me and my uncle.
I thought that's why he had a great Father's Day, because you was there.
I said because I called him.
But you was there. You see how she do you, Uncle? She could have dropped by.
Don't try and start nothing with me and my uncle. I can do that by myself. I don't need you. Start stuff. But I did have a good time. It was not too late when I got there Saturday. But hung out with Pops. And then we went to church.
I saw y'all was all color coordinated.
And didn't plan that. Even color coordinated, honey, with the choir. I could have went up there and sung with the choir.
You was gonna sing in a heavenly choir. Okay then.
I could have.
Okay.
Okay. I could have. The only one that was not color coordinated was my niece. She had her pink dress on.
She sure did have a pink dress on. So cute.
With her little fur thing.
She got to be the star. She has to be the star.
It is. I said, Bella, it's a little warm for that little fur thing you got on right there. Her mom was like, she wanted to wear it. I said, okay. So yeah, she was given main attraction. I'm the star.
As she should.
Mm. But it was a good time. It was a good time. Like I said, it was a short visit, but it was fun.
Mm.
It was
Well,
fun.
glad you had fun.
I did. I did. I don't know when I, well, probably won't go back now to Labor Day, but I don't know.
So 4th of July don't count. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Father God, I got empty. More favor left. Help me. Help me, Jesus. Fix it, Jesus. Fix it like you said you would. Boom,
So
boom,
let's go
boom.
ahead and get into the show. So I don't know who picked this out. Did you? I guess you picked it out.
No,
I just
I
told
didn't
you.
pick this out.
I just told you that I didn't have 22 episodes in me to watch no polygamous or whatever.
Look,
I ain't had 22 episodes in me.
no,
I
you got to spread them out. And it was good. Now, even Latex today talking about it was good. Okay, she spaced hers out in 4 days. And that's about what I did. Now, I fell asleep on some, but you wake up, you can always catch back up. You ain't got to go back and you watch them. And they're like 30 minutes a piece. So they're not bad. But I don't think I recommended this one. So I think this was all on you.
I I think people had mentioned it, like, because obviously, so like I said, if you all don't call us or email us or just drop a DM or something for us and let us know which you want us to watch, then it basically comes down to social media, what people are talking about on social media. So social media was talking about two separate things. They were talking about the polygamous or polygamy, whatever it is.
Polygamous. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then there was also talking about maternal instincts. Once I realized, I was like, okay, I watch polygamy, whatever, because I was off. We was off. I was off on Juneteenth. I had free time. I ain't have 22 hours of free 22 episodes. Like
Again.
y'all don't realize how much I was struggling last week. Like, I mean, I wasn't even able to. Like, I normally shut down my whole house. I had lights on and I would just sleep. That's how out of it I was last week because of my foot. So I ain't have 22 episodes by that time in me. So no, I did not watch it.
You could
So
have.
So she mentioned that she watched Maternal Instincts, and I said, I could watch that. So technically, it was her recommendation. Now, if you do want to suggest things for us, you can contact us at RealLifeish Friends@gmail.com or 615-475-8152. And don't forget to drop a comment of it when you do not forget to like and subscribe on YouTube. Ooh, that was a struggle. But anyway, we watched Maternal Instincts, which
Honey,
was a
lay off them
documentary.
pain pills.
This is not
Lay off of them. Space them out.
I ain't even took the second one for today. And it's not a pain pill.
Muscle
Um,
relaxers,
it's
whatever
not
it
even a
is.
muscle relaxer. I don't know I don't know what class of drugs it is, but it says not to operate heavy machinery and not to drink and other stuff. Um, but yeah, Maternal Instinct was on Netflix. It was a documentary, and I don't recall this story. Do you?
I do not. I recall one similar to this, but this was like years, probably about 10, 15 years ago. I remember one similar to this, but not this one. But
Okay.
it happened during COVID, I think. So really, you know, you wouldn't get all the news like that.
True. Um. So, Maternal Instinct is about this lady that already had kids, decided to, I guess she moved a little bit away, um, was in a relationship ish.
They very ish.
Ish. And pretty much everybody just pretty much called her a pathological liar. What ended up happening is that she said that she was pregnant, and instead of being pregnant, she decided to befriend someone that was pregnant and take their baby and show up.
Meanwhile, while she was pretending to be pregnant, throwing a gender reveal. What else did she do? I got a registry together. Started doing photography, and that's how she found that young lady with the photography. And then, boom, killed the lady and stole her baby. And then all in that car, my baby, my baby, my baby, I got the
hospital. So the reason why this story is so bizarre is because clearly this lady was, as people called her, a pathological liar. If there was a lie to be told, she had it.
She had plenty of them.
And the reason why she moved out of town, per se, is because of the simple fact that she didn't want the people that knew her in real life to know what she was up to. But let me tell you,
equivalent of leaving Nashville and moving to Columbia.
Okay. Or even Huntsville, just right across the state line. Since she was across the state line, right across the state line.
Pulaski. She went there. She didn't go
like people were not gonna find you. The thing about it is that while the story itself was very tragic,
yes,
the people in the documentary, baby, this was like, you would have thought this was a reality show and these was the people confessions, because when I tell you, top tier. Like one of the girls was like,
little buddy in the army fatigue in the camouflage. Can't nothing beat his storytelling and how he was like, dude. Loved him.
No, like I can't remember if it was her mother or one of her friends. They was like, why is she pretending to have a baby? She didn't even keep the other two.
They was at the gender reveal.
Like, ma'am, what are we doing? What are we doing these days? What is really going on? The movie, literally, well, the documentary, I was like, and it's so confusing because it's a lot of things that are like, I'm not really sure why this was brought into the picture, because it doesn't necessarily make sense other than to prove the fact that she's a liar. Like, none of it makes sense. Because like, why are you out here buying your mother? Was it like an Audi or something? You buy your mama some kind of expensive, semi-expensive vehicle or expensive vehicle, and then like 3 weeks later, you're like, they got to come back and get it.
No, she bought what is it? Farm equipment. She bought a truck. And then I'm like, you okay? Because I rewatched it again because I kind of wanted to see it, and I was like, maybe I'm missing something. Then she said, but I don't think I did, because it was like she came in and then she said she wanted to purchase this too. She was coming into an inheritance of some land, trying to purchase it, and she was like, had a lot of lies. So it was like, she was good at lying. Anybody go in the bathroom and stay hours in the bathroom with their computer and phones and using voice, how to change your voice and all of that stuff, and she had an excuse for everything. It was
Okay.
confusing, and I don't even know if the peoples realized how they all was tangled up, twisted, and tied up. It was, I,
Because she lied about everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. Like there's things that you really shouldn't be lying about. And first of all, one of the other reasons, look, so the whole car situation, she turned around and lied about buying the property. And then this is the thing with me. If you're going to pretend that you're going to buy the property, this lady decided to be all the people. She was, I think,
ever
the mortgage broker, the realtor. She was
the
all the
grandmama,
people. She was
the
all the
bank,
people. So
everybody.
she was having conversations with herself to herself about herself to these people to make it seem like she had, again, just like Risa Tisa, the funds. Like, why are you doing this? And then now I will say this because we know what we do as jobs.
Yeah,
We know that. So what made me slightly uncomfortable was how upset the peoples at the doctor office were. Because baby, they were 38 hot. Because they was like, wait, we done gave this lady a whole hysterectomy. Baby, you can't have no kids.
the the lady said, "I can't tell you because of HIPAA, but trust your gut."
And I was like, these people was like, I'm willing to give my license away to be like, stop this lady. Cause okay, I'm just gonna be completely honest about it. So I feel like a lot of people have lied about saying that they're pregnant, whatever. Some people may have thought they were pregnant. Some people just plain out lying. They want the money. They want that,
Hmm.
they want fetus to lead us money. And or whatever reason for somebody to stay with them, whatever reason.
Right.
I believe in my heart of hearts that once you get past the first trimester, you shouldn't be lying about being fake pregnant no more. Like once you make it to the second trimester of your fake pregnancy, like there is nothing good gonna come out of this. Cause you done took it too far. Cause like, okay, and not to be insensitive to anybody, but like you could be like, oh, first trimester, had a miscarriage, had an abortion, any sort of thing. But I
Mm-mm.
feel like once you reach to the second trimester, like it's gonna have to be something that someone is gonna be have to distinguish that. So like
No,
a little bit more medical professors, like a doctor gonna have to be called by this time. Like you can get away with not going to the doctor's office in them 3 months potentially. You should go to the doctor's office, but I'm saying
mm-mm.
you could potentially get away with it. But by the time you make it to the second trimester, and then for this lady to make it all the way to the to the fourth trimester, because they was like, wait, hold on.
She
Because
was going.
they said
She
you
was going
passed
into
40. They
10
said
months
you passed
pregnant.
40 weeks. They was like, you passed 40 weeks at this point. so she was going to her fourth trimester, baby, at this point. Like
She was
you
going into a
definitely
whole
taking too
12-month
far.
pregnancy at this point because and let me tell you, if you're going to tell a lie, you be dedicated to it because, baby, she was dedicated to it. And the people was like, she was thin 1 month, then she come back, then she got a stomach. Clearly, I'm quite sure you can order anything now, clearly off the Amazon. And I don't even know if it was Amazon where she got
It
this
looked like it was
pregnant.
Amazon that they was clicking on.
Yeah, it looked like it. Now, again, I don't know. She went and got a whole prosthesis, whatever it is,
Yes.
stomach. I'm trying to figure out how did she make her stomach jump when they thought I felt the baby kick. What? Is it something in there to make it move?
You know how like some of them people can make their chest move? I think that's what she was.
That's
She was
chest.
probably when she was probably practicing. She was practicing on that stomach. She was like, I gotta make it jump. Even though she knew nothing was in it but food.
And then when she said she go get him the ultrasound, and it had what
No,
2016
for the gender reveal. Yes.
it had
It had like
it
2015 or something like that. 2015.
she
Baby, what year
she
you in? And
she
then come
said
up.
over 100 between 100 and 200 ultrasound was in error, but I'm having a girl, so they said that part is right, just the date part is wrong. Ma'am.
First of all, like this. See, this is the problem that I have with people in their lives. If you gonna lie, you gotta plan your lie. The fact that she did not plan and research her lie bothers me a lot. Also, the fact that she killed somebody, 2 people, that's problem. That's a problem. But the fact that you did not research any part of this lie, like, girl, get you Adobe, get you a free trial of Adobe or some kind of PDF editor and change the date, baby. Like you didn't even work hard for your lie. Like you worked, and this is why I'm bothered. She worked so hard on that form lie with the voices and everything, with all of that information, verifying funds and all this. She worked so hard on that lie, but then left this lie up to chance. Like someone gonna look at the date.
I'm trying to figure out, first of all, how between 100 and 200 ultrasounds get the wrong date on them. They don't do that many in a day, I hope. Ma'am, Miss Ma'am, but then I could tell that little buddy really didn't like her. I don't know if it was.
I thought it was the girlfriend that didn't like her. Or both of them didn't like him? Maybe both of them didn't like him.
No, I'm talking about the one she was supposedly pregnant by. He didn't seem like he was 100% into her. I mean, I know his family was like, okay, this ain't adding up. He was kind of blinded, I guess. Or maybe I don't know what it was.
Yeah, he didn't seem to like her. He seemed to like to I would say it was probably mostly okay, he met her, they moved in together really quickly and all this stuff. And I guess in a sense, even though he didn't seem like a gold digger, I guess he was kind of sort of like, well, if she's going to buy me the form that I want, if she's going to do this that I want, I don't know if it's love. And then I don't think he ever said he loved her anyway. So I don't think it was any kind of that. I think it was just opportunity maybe. And he just went with the opportunity. And then also, I don't think he had any kids. So he was happy to have to like have a child and stuff like that. But yeah, I didn't feel like nothing about him said like he cared about anything. Like even the fact that like she literally killed somebody, he was just like, it was just like, okay, like I woke up today and today Tuesday. It was just like that's how he sounded. Like I woke up, today is Tuesday. Cause he didn't care. It was nothing behind it.
No emotion. And then I think too with him was that first when she sent him on that wild goose chase to go sell some cow, and that man was like, I didn't. This was months ago. He
He
riding
was
up.
like, yeah, I just called her and just talked to her, and that was it. Like, we didn't even agree on anything, and she sends him, and then
4 hours away.
and then you slice that lady like 90 some. I think it was total of 100 and sometimes that you used that scalpel or whatever to get that baby out. Like, at that point, that baby should have just stayed in because you was not helpful at that point. And like, tragically, like, the mother and the baby passed away.
Right.
And you really just didn't care. You literally are like, I just had a, and then this is also, have I ever given birth? Absolutely not. However, I know enough to know that my very light blue pants should be at least wet
Would
or
be red.
something. Wet, if especially at this point done had the baby, you should see some blood on these pants. The only thing that she had blood on was her shirt. Lady, you got on pants.
Miss Man was slow walking when she got out the car, like she really done gave birth. Ma'am, and like you're not believable.
No.
Can you just drive me to the? Can you just drive me down? Can you just drive me down, ma'am?
Like, you are not in distress because you did not birth no baby at this moment. You literally killed someone, took their baby, and then this is the thing. Again, why are you going to the hospital if this is what you're, that's why I'm saying once you get past the first trimester, you all the things are out of, like, you gonna have to do something drastic. And the fact that you went and did all of this, and did you never really think that they were going to remotely check you? And then you done took the placenta. Like, you a little deranged, lady. Cause you done took the placenta and everything. Like they were not gonna be like, you said what?
Shout out to the doctor, said she ain't had no baby and walked out.
Okay. Like, when I tell you those medical professionals was tired of her, when I tell you they were sick and tired of her, they was like, this my license, but somebody come get her. Cause if I have to say something, it's gonna be some problems. They were 38 hot at that lady. all the people in the medical profession was like, and then the nurse and the doctor's like, she had a hysterectomy. You ain't having no baby. Like, you're not having any kind of baby. And she's just going about her business.
Done bought stuff, done had.
Okay.
Gender reveal, maternity shoots, all that. I want to lay on the horse with my husband. I want to do this. I want to do that.
Yeah, the really, country western photo shoot.
That lady, let me tell you, in the words of Gwen Stefani, Bananas.
I was like,
that was certified. And I guess I don't understand. I mean, it wasn't like, now maybe that guy and his family was sitting on stacks and stacks of money, but they just look like they hard-working folks. They got a farm, you know.
I don't think they would sitting like on stacks of money, because otherwise they would have been able to go ahead and pay for the farm themselves. So I don't even think they had money like that. So that makes it even crazier to me, is that, like, you coming into this place acting like you had this money, you had this inheritance, you had this, that, and the third, and you didn't even need to do that. But it also showed me something else, and I've thought about this about people in general. Like, people paint a picture for social media. And the picture that they paint for social media is not a picture that's based in any kind of reality. Again, that's why she removed those friends, because the friends was like, wait, you being too weird about that baby. You being too weird about my
Right, the
pregnancy.
other friend.
Yes, the
Yeah,
original
trying to
friend.
watch the calendar and all of that
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
She was like, you being too weird about this. And that's why she didn't like have any of them on her friend list and all of this stuff, because she knew that they knew that she had a hysterectomy. And you can't be out here birthing no babies at that point. See, so now you got to be skeptical of the people that like, how you don't know anybody?
Like, you
How is none
always
of
may
your
have
original
at least
friends? Okay,
one friend. One friend that may ride with your foolishness. It may be one. May not be a minute, but it may be one that may ride with you till the wheels fall off and will go along with that foolishness. But she didn't have a soul.
no, she had that. She had that couple. She had that one couple.
The one with
she was like a masseuse or something. I think she was like a masseuse. She was doing like pregnancy massages or something. She did some kind of massages or something for that lady.
Well,
some kind of self-care or whatever.
Let's just say, what was her name? Trey? Is it Tracy? Or what was her name?
Taylor.
Taylor is down in the Texas Department of Corrections. She got life. She's the youngest person on death row. Youngest woman on death row in Texas. We need her to remain in there.
Cause she first of all, she's not bright. Cause again, you stop it before you get to the second trimester. You don't make it to the fourth. There's no way.
But she didn't even have enough sense though to even say, okay, I need to stop this. Like,
exactly.
It's like, it's too far. Like, you could have, if Haley on Beyond the Gates can fake a pregnancy, surely a miscarriage, surely this lady can.
And that's what I'm saying. But you had a whole Haley went and got somebody else's blood or something, and to make it seem like she had a whole miscarriage. This lady still had on her pants and act like she just gave full birth. This lady is not, that's what I'm saying. She ain't the brightest, because why are you doing this?
Riding down the highway of Texas on the median.
Tommy, I just delivered. I gotta make it. Like, you weren't even saying like you in active labor. You like, I already had the baby. Baby, why are you rushing? The baby is here. Why are you rushing?
In her lap.
And I don't know if I never figured out whether or not the baby was already passed away by the time they made it to the hospital or not. I couldn't figure that out.
Well, considering that she stabbed and sliced that woman up so many times, she could have hit an artery with the baby anyway. Yeah. So
exactly.
I mean, it don't look like she probably looked at a good video on how to have a C-section.
No, they said she did, and that's what I need to bring that up. And I know y'all are watching this probably on YouTube, but let's listen here. The fact that she went on YouTube and viewed all those videos about a cesarean, there are certain things, like, don't get me wrong, because I fix my toilet based on YouTube. YouTube is a wonderful thing. However, I don't know if certain things need to really be on YouTube, because clearly she didn't pay attention to the videos really well. Because why is you slicing this lady up over 100 times? I think they said like 101, 106 times.
So that baby was not gonna live. I'm just saying, even if she, well, and this is what I'm thinking because I can't remember if they said if she knocked the girl out or if she whatever it was she did. She had the reason I'm assuming she probably stabbed her someone because she wanted to make sure she was dead first.
So it said
But
15 stab wounds and 98 incision wounds.
she where she need to be. Mm-hmm.
Oh, definitely.
She in the right place. Them folks that lost their daughter, the grandchild.
Hmm.
Now I can't remember if they said it was a boy or girl. I can't remember.
I feel like it was a girl.
Okay, because maybe because she had a girl gender reveal. Uh so that could have been it. But um she messed up lives around now.
Hmm.
I mean, everybody involved now life has changed dramatically.
Yeah. And then that lady Reagan, who the person that she killed, already had a child as well.
Mm-hmm.
So now that child is literally growing up without their mother.
Mm-hmm. Cause this was with her husband, this baby here.
Yeah. That was
Mm-hmm.
this was her second child. The first
Mm-hmm.
with the husband.
So, it's crazy. That documentary was crazy. And I'm because some things you have to kind of watch again to make sure you didn't miss nothing. But I felt like there was some missing pieces to that puzzle.
Lots of it. That's why I was like, wait, hold on. Why are we getting to other than like I said, other than the proving the fact that she's a liar? Like, why are we introducing the whole house? I mean, the farm situation, and why are you
Mm-hmm.
doing the car? And then apparently the mother was terrified that her mother was terrified that she was going to not let her see the kids or whatever. So that's why she didn't really want to tell the truth. Which brings me to another thing. Like, at what point does you stop the people from lying that lying on social media? At what point do you get, because the mother knew that she was lying about the kids and all that stuff, but she wanted to make sure that she was still able to see her grandkids and all that. So she didn't really say anything. She just really kind of shut her mouth from what she was saying. So like, at what point does it get to the stage that you're like, okay, you doing a little bit too much lying. You doing a little bit
Well,
too much lying.
I feel like the person has to want to stop lying. But if I feel like if you're a constant liar, there's nothing anybody can do to convince you to have you at least tell the truth one or two times. There are people that don't do nothing but lie. And it's up to us to kind of, decipher what's true and what's not. Because I can't, if that, and her mama know her child, she know that her daughter don't do nothing but tell lies and start shit and get boogered up and stuff. You
Cause
can't
I'm
stop nobody from lying.
but then I'm also like, okay, so you move into a new area, and I guess you still have somewhat, maybe a couple people that may still know you from your original life. And
Mm-hmm.
then you have, I guess just new friends or whatever. Other than,
Right.
like I said, your mama, and then she's lying about her mama and saying her mama is doing this, that, and the third, and her mama, wasn't or anything like that. So I'm like, what comes to a point? Like, and why are these people? See, people are not nosy enough for me. Cause just like when you did that whole April Fool's thing, first of all, I already knew you was lying at that point anyway. But then when I saw it on social media and I said, first of all, they should realize if Lay is not on this comment nowhere near around on this comment, why are y'all listening to her? I don't know if Lay is your best friend, but I consider her your best friend.
She is.
And I consider her your best friend. And I'm like, if the people in the family if the people around you ain't saying anything, your spidey senses should be like, okay, something ain't right. And I blame the people that never thought about their spidey senses and were like, you know what? That's kind of peculiar that no one, like her mother is not saying anything about, why is your mama not telling you congratulations on your pregnancy?
I can't wait. Be like, I can't wait to see my new grandbaby. I can't wait to do. No,
Okay, because
none
you
of
know
that.
people on social media, ooh, TT baby. Somebody is gonna say something, and why is nobody not in your family saying anything?
What they didn't say?
They
Nobody
gonna be
said
like
TT
TT.
baby.
They ain't say no TT baby. It wasn't nothing.
Mm-mm. Not a nothing.
So
Crickets.
I blame those people, and then like some of the people had some little spidey senses about themselves, and took the proper precautions, but like it's not like they publicly necessarily warned anyone for real, other than I think the old friend when they contacted her, she was like,
Mm-hmm.
no.
She, in other words, yeah, she been on that bull. She full of shit.
She was like, that lady was acting too weird about my baby and my pregnancy. Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
This is where I draw lines at. And I'm like, so how far? Because I don't know. Like, I never personally called out anybody on social media. Yes, I have.
I'm
Because
just saying, now why you sitting up here telling a lie?
yes, I have. And I feel like if you went too far, I feel like if I know you went that far, I'll be like, first of all, I'm calling 911 anyway, because we know how I feel about 911. I love to call it.
Can you at least call a non-emergent number, ma'am?
I can call that too. I can call the non-emergency line of the police department. I can do that too. But I feel like somebody need to call, like, you need to get a wellness check or something. Like somebody need to, like, I feel like I would think and I would hope that if it get to that point, you could just do it anonymously. Like nobody has to know that it was you that called in and was like, "Hey, Mila lives at such and such. Mila did this." And blah 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 blah. I feel like you should be able to do that. Maybe not call nobody out on social media because don't know exactly what's gonna happen or trigger, especially if she was concerned about her kids, grandkids. But at the same time, you should also be concerned that your grandkids got a fake sibling that's coming and how that was gonna happen.
that won't. That won't done take the whole pregnancy. I'm still just trying to figure out how she made her stomach kick.
I'm still trying to figure out why she was over 40 weeks pregnant.
There's still so many questions that do not have proper answers to. And I'm hoping that maybe investigation, discovery, or somebody else will take another twist and turn of this and give us just a little bit more. Now, keep the people that was in Netflix, go get them. Especially little buddy again in his camouflage. Get him. Because he was really good. But I feel like we need just a little bit more. A little bit more. And she might, with her, she wasn't a bad looking white girl, so she probably could have got away with something if she
They
hadn't.
said, according to People magazine or article or whatever, she was married twice.
Mm.
And so that's why I'm saying, like, it wasn't like I don't get it. I don't I want to understand. But
You know, my mama used to say,
it's like the more you find out, the more you like, what what was your plan? And like
I don't know.
listen, I'm not gonna say I'm a good liar or a bad liar because I don't even know. But what I do know is once somebody once somebody would have said, you know, this sonogram, this ultrasound, this information about this baby, this gender has the wrong date, I'll be like, ah, you got me tickled. I'm tickled. Like you at this point, you know you too far gone.
But
Because you
I
can't even
mean,
make it make sense anymore.
I mean, again, when she got clean on in the month 11, month 10 and a half.
I think she was like 42 weeks pregnant. Like, lady, stop it. Stop it.
I'm talking. I don't even. Did she ever come up with something and say, "Oh, I'm getting induced"? Oh, that's why she sent the man up there because she was supposed to get induced. The
But
boyfriend, remember? That's when she sent him.
and I guess she wasn't thinking that they were. And this is again, this is why it doesn't make sense. If you were going to go to the doctor and pretend to be induced and all of this stuff, why are you speeding? This is what I'm saying. Like, it's so many issues that I have with what she did. Because why are you speeding? Because they were stopping her anyway. They didn't even know about the lady and passing away. They didn't even know about Reagan. They had no
True.
clue about this. They kind of stopped her because of how she was driving
In the median.
So if you were speeding, driving a median, like, why were you doing it?
Then she like, my baby.
It's like the people that be drunk and they be like, why are you driving fast? And then be like, oh, they wanted to stop me. No, why were you driving fast? It's just.
It was a clusterfuck of stuff. Let's just be honest. It was just too much. Like Bertha. That's just too much. It's too much.
It was like she literally was like, let me throw anything that I can possibly think of and let's put this in the documentary because baby, it was all over the place. That's why I was like, I don't understand why this was brought up other than to say that she's a liar.
She like them kids used to do spitballs with the straw. She was just spitting it up just to see what was gonna come, if it was gonna come down or not.
Mm-mm.
Well,
but yeah,
she's
so
in
it
the
was,
prison.
and she had the two kids by two different men and stuff
And
like
I would
that.
like to hear, and I think I'm quite sure the children are relatively young, so definitely not under the age of what, probably
Well,
15, maybe.
no, well,
I
she
would
had
like to.
the night. No, so in 2009, so 17. So the daughter is about to be 18 soon.
Okay.
Because she had that child in 2009. She had the daughter in 2009. So
So
the daughter can start getting ready in another year, so can tell her story. I'm just saying.
I would be interested to see or hear from the husband, the ex, the other two children daddies, just to kind of, I just need somebody to, pull them out the woodworks. That's all I'm asking. Somebody just say, hey, come on down. We want to talk to you. Give me a part two. Somebody. And we just need just a little bit more, just a tinge. We don't want a whole lot, just a little bit more.
So she had a child at 17. I think they said 17. Then at 21, she had her other child. She was married. They divorced. 11 days later, after her divorce, she married somebody else.
Move pretty quickly, huh?
And apparently he testified at her trial that she wanted to have a baby but couldn't because the hysterectomy. And apparently according to him, she only told him after they got married that she had a hysterectomy. And apparently she wanted her friends to be a surrogate.
I think
And
I
she
remember
offered them
somebody mentioning that in the thing.
offered them 6 figures. Where was you gonna get this 6 figures from?
She offered somebody 50,000 in the thing. I swear, I could have swore I heard that in there. Either way, she didn't have no money.
Mm-mm. But apparently she was pretending to be sick with the second husband, so he can stay married to her.
I mean, you know what?
So she can stay married to him.
I mean, we've seen plenty scam documentaries of this lady. It was not a couple of years ago, and this was on Hulu. The lady was scam Manda or something. She was saying she had cancer, and then had all those folks donating money and carrying on. She went through with it, shaved her head, went down. I mean, know how she got the medical equipment and all that stuff, but again, I guess if you're gonna ride a lie on out, you got to ride it out.
Now she also did lie about, because in the thing, because I remember texting you, it was like, "Where's in the words of Nene, where is your Scooter Taylor?" Because she was also claiming she had a lot of stuff going on in her life, medical wise. So
Okay.
I don't know. And by the way, I do want to also, since you said that I was lying about my medical condition, you lying. You know you lying, because you know I sent you an X-ray and it had my name on it.
Who you sent an X-ray to?
I thought I sent the X-ray to you.
No.
I sent the X-ray? My bad. I guess it wasn't you then that I sent the X-ray to, but I sent the X-ray to somebody. And I was
because I'd have asked you, why the hell is you sending me this X-ray?
And it had my name on it and everything. I know I sent it to my mama. I thought I sent it to y'all in the group.
No, I don't recall that. If I'm wrong, I'll apologize later on next podcast. But I know you didn't send it to me, and we ain't saying send it now. I don't want to see it.
I thought I had sent it to you, but you're right. I didn't.
I know.
You're right. I didn't.
What the hell I want to look at? I'm not an X-ray technician. I don't want to see that. Man.
I sent it to you.
There's nothing to do with me.
But no, but like seriously though, like I'm just all jokes aside though. But like she was literally, I think she mentioned cancer. She mentioned a lot of things in her, like a lot of things were mentioned about her medical conditions in the documentary. And like I said, apparently she also mentioned that to the second husband so he wouldn't leave her. And that was like,
you know what?
11 days after the divorce, you go and marry somebody else and you wonder why this marriage is not working.
You know what? That's dirty work there. That's dirty work. How you divorce one person and 11 days you say, you know what? I'm gonna go on down here. Let me just go ahead and marry Ronnie or whatever that man name was. You just up and decide you want to get married again.
And they said apparently she was searching for places that pregnant women would be and looked up pregnant women license plates. This is what I'm saying. Once you pass the first trimester, you are in dangerous territory. Because anything you do at this point is going to have to be something diabolical.
There's special license plates for women that's pregnant?
I guess she saw them and then looked them up. Maybe she saw somebody with a belly and then was like, let me go look it up. Let me go see where they live at. Or I guess so, like.
Oh, she saw a pregnant lady and then
that's what I'm assuming they're meaning. That's what I'm
assuming. Okay. Because I was like, okay, I can see she was at a store and saw a pregnant lady get in this concept. Okay, let me find out where she lived based off the license plate. I know they're not license plates.
No.
Okay, gotcha.
It says Parker searched places where pregnant women might be found and looked up a pregnant woman's license plate before the murder. So I'm
That's dirty
assuming she
work.
must have saw her out there. That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Like after the first trimester, you too far gone. There's at this point you need jail or a mental health facility
She can
because
get
you are a danger to all the people that are pregnant or got kids,
she
got
can
little small
she can get
babies.
she can get mental health services in jail. She can get it all in one swipe. Is what she can
Oh,
do. She don't need to be right now wasting them people time down there.
it says she specifically narrowed her search to maternity consignment shops and pregnancy clinics around the area.
You
She was
know,
about to find any baby, any baby. That's why I'm like, none of these people were safe. I'm so happy that like the at least the friend got away from her when she was like, "You being weird about my pregnancy," because she was on a mission. This is what I'm saying. What you gonna do? At that point. And then why are you again? I don't know why at this point not trying to give anybody any suggestions of
please
anything.
put that out there.
Not trying to get anybody. But at this point, you should have had him go like let him go on a trip or something, and you could have just had a home birth if that's what you were gonna do. People still have home birth. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you went somewhere that you knew you was gonna get checked. You went somewhere. You literally took this baby out of this woman's body, and then you have the baby. It's not like, are you not understanding DNA? That's why I said she's slow. She is not the brightest. Cause none of this. I'm gonna bring you the evidence because you got the placenta and everything. I'm bringing y'all all the evidence of my crime.
Well, and that's why I'm saying all that time she spent in there. That man said she'll go in the bathroom or whatever and sit. Like, ma'am, could you not have? There was no. Again, I ain't giving nobody no ideas because I don't want these. I don't want. This is something I don't want to do. So I'm just like, okay, you just said I'm gonna kill this lady, take her baby. I don't need to act like I've been bleeding. I don't need to act like, you know,
Like they
nothing.
won't have the DNA test. You already know. They already know that you knew this lady. You were associated with her. Cause
Mm.
listen, if I don't care if I saw your baby jump, I don't care if I saw your ultrasound, I don't care if I went to the doctor with you in the ultrasound. If another one of the friends done had a baby and they baby well then got murdered, I'm telling on you. We already know that. That's already ever been established by me. Like, could you really be pregnant? Yes. Could you really be pregnant? Check that baby, DNA test that baby, DNA test that baby because she could have been lying. Because what? And then they said that she went to, this is according to people. She went after her due date, she went to a teen pregnancy support group.
As a teenager,
Mm-hmm.
to do
And
what?
they're assuming um that she could have been trying to tell them about a bad experience she had with a midwife or whatever, or that she was no, that she was a midwife.
Girl.
That's what I'm saying, because at this point she had to do something drastic.
At this point, she's stupid and she where she need to be.
Because you literally bringing the placenta and the baby to the doctor like they can't just do a DNA test.
Well, and again, this is my thing. Before we even get to the DNA test, you done told these people you done had your baby en route to the hospital. Like, you had a fresh new outfit on.
With the only blood on your shirt. You ain't got it on nowhere near your pants. Because I ain't see it on your pants. You ain't got no poop. No blood. No water. Your pants weren't even wet. But if y'all haven't watched it, you definitely watch it. Like I said, yes, it's confusing because it's all over the place. But like I said, I guess it's just a part of, her character, of the fact that she's nothing but a liar, a cheater, a deceiver.
What is she? A liar, a cheater, deceiver. Yeah, that pretty much summed it up.
Yeah. So yeah, but definitely it's Maternal Instincts. It's on Netflix. Definitely go watch that. So last week, Mila mentioned about the good old New York Knicks winning the NBA Finals. And when I tell you the video that has been going around, and trust me, I have watched many angles. I have watched many versions of this. I even went to as far as going to the person's page that did it. So it's a viral video that was going around at the parade of the championship. The lady was on the street sign, and she was trying to get down. The lady didn't really want to allow her to get down from all the angles that I saw. She proceeded to the lady that was coming down from the pole, from the street sign, proceeded to, with one hand, throw the lady into the ground. And then the lady proceeded to try to take her clothes off. And the lady started twerking. And then she got down and they started fighting. And I just want to say that if somebody is brave enough to go all the way up to the top,
let them be there.
I'm going to just let them be great. I'm not going to even try to fight them whatsoever.
I ain't going to do
because it. I feel like I'm moderated setting myself up to lose. And I'm a winner. I win. I don't lose. So,
what are you, Kimberly?
I'm a winner. When I tell you I watched so many angles of this, I literally probably on Instagram alone have at least 7 or 8 versions of this thing saved. Because I was like, whoa. And if someone starts twerking while I'm hitting them, it means nothing. I'm walking away. Again, I'm going to walk away, because if you allow me to hit you and you start twerking, you going to beat me up. That's just, I don't know other way how to explain it. I'm getting beat up.
I mean, at this point, you know you are. At that point, she should, baby girl that pulled her, she should have just kept going. Leave the peoples alone.
Because why are you doing that? And then apparently they said that she wanted I guess it was in comments that she wanted, I guess, her son to go up there. The son or the child did go up there at one point in time. But I'm like, if you see that they're just trying to get down, you didn't have to do all that, because she also took the shoe away. Well, she touched the shoe. She was kind of rocking on the pole. And then tried to grab the lady's shoe. The lady, I don't know what she's thinking. She throws the shoe in the crowd. And then still comes down with one shoe and one. And then I'm like, because there was a lot of stuff going on that I saw at this parade, and I'm like, y'all know y'all outside, right?
The
That
people
stock would have
didn't
been
care.
no. That stock would have been no good. You also had the man that was out there sucking on some toes. What are we doing? Like, I understand it's been 53 years, but what are we doing? What are we doing?
What we understand? How long it's been?
53 years, but what are we doing out here? Because it was a lot going on. Apparently, somebody had some kind of like medical emergency on top of like,
I saw them pulling that person out.
yeah, and I was like,
somebody.
what is this? What is this contraption you're on that you even got up here, and then now emergency people has to come up here to get you off? Like, this parade had a lot going on.
The peoples, this is the thing what we got to realize, honey. The peoples, they done waited a good strong 53 years for this, baby, with nothing stopping them from having the time of their life. The time. I'm sure nobody went to work that day.
Okay.
With no school. The only place that was open at that time was the police station and the hospital.
Cause it was a lot going on.
That was the only thing that was open. Police station and hospital. You wouldn't get nothing to eat before between probably 8 a.m. and probably 5. You wouldn't get nothing. Them people had shut down. Them people were celebrating.
Okay, and yeah, it was like early in the morning. They said the lady that was on the trash can had been there for a long time. And I guess some people, I don't I guess some people were saying, well, one or two people were saying like, "Oh my goodness, the lady was trying to take her spot." And I'm like, I don't know if the lady is trying to take her spot. Because she was up much up higher, and clearly I will also like to say this for New York City, or wherever this parade was at, like whichever borough the parade was at, y'all street signs like are amazing, because the lady was literally doing a split on the signs and everything. No, this was in New York for the New York Knicks.
What you say? The street signs is what?
Cause I was like, she was twerking on it. I seen you on Instagram. I seen you one of the videos. Because to me, I'm like, what is going? Because if you also notice, a lot of people were sitting on the street signs at the way top.
They were
Like,
pretty. Let me tell you, the light fixtures, the tell you when to walk across the street. That's some pretty strong stuff. But I guess when you in New York, baby, you need strongness. You need stuff that's durable.
Because it was a lot of, like I said, it was a lot of videos and stuff like that. And like so many people were up just like she were, just sitting there. And she said she went to the parade by herself. So, because again, I told you I found her.
Now, didn't I see something? She had some scrubs on.
Yeah.
Does she work at the hospital?
I think she's like she's in some kind of nursing program. And I was like, the fact that I was like, I think she would probably be a great nurse because she knows how to work under pressure. She did not let that lady hit her on top of the head bother her at all. She had a mission to twerk and live her life.
Oh, bless her.
And
I
she
wonder what
didn't.
time did them folks really go to sleep. Because then you think about it. They had the Knicks on Thursday.
Mhm.
Was
Yeah,
then
it
you
was
had
the parade.
Juneteenth,
Hmm.
the parade. Then you had Juneteenth. Then Chicago had the opening of the presidential library.
No,
So
mama.
you know it was a lot of black excellence going on.
And she said her twerking will not be denied.
Twerk on then, sis.
But seriously,
Who are
like
we to stop
you,
that lady?
and then she got down and like literally, and somebody was in the comment was like, she was just pulling hair. I said, nope, she was pulling hair and hitting. That's totally different than just pulling hair. This is pulling hair. This is pulling hair and hitting you too. But she did get her shoe in the end. She did get her shoe in the end because I wanted to make sure she got her shoe in the end because that was important.
Did you see the other lady too was dump the trash out for the trash can for the
Yes.
Knicks trash can,
Yes. And then took it on the subway, baby. What?
and they said they was selling them online.
Like I think the bigger ones was
Not
like
even city property.
$158 or something like that. I'm like, I would have personally took like if I had to Klarna or Firm, whatever I needed to do, I would have much rather had a clean trash can.
I mean, basically, because now she run around there with all kind of germs. She done put on the subway. She right there hovering over it like, ma'am, you need to go get checked out now.
Okay. And then it looked like she was trying
And
to
then
eat
threw
out
that.
of the trash can or something. Like not eat. Like looks like maybe either she was cleaning it out or like picking out the things. And then I was like, "Where's your gloves?"
When I saw she was dumping it all out
No, I'm talking
again.
about like when she was. Yeah, so I saw that where she was dumping it out, but then when she made it to the subway and she was on the train,
She
it
was
looked
like
like she
this.
had it looks like she had either she was picking something out of it or like she was literally eating over the trash can. Either way it goes, it felt disgusting to me. Because why are you doing it?
And where's she gonna clean it out at? Cause we already know them folks places in New York are thin. So how's she gonna first of all get that big ass trash can up her steps and ain't no water hose? Where's she gonna clean it out at?
I guess
In the
she just
tub?
wanted it. I was like, this I don't know. But I was thoroughly disturbed by a lot of things that were going on. And then because the twerking girl was out there on her head. Uh what was she doing? Doing a handstand.
On the sign. Or has she made it to the
No,
ground yet?
she was on the ground. And then she took off her other shoe. So she still had a sock. Them socks would have been no good anymore. Socks done.
You know what? I'm glad she had a wonderful time at the
Baby, she said she had a blast.
and I bet she a good time if you go out with her. Bet you.
Okay.
She a good time.
She
Butter rub.
and if you want to look her up, because again, the rabbit holes I go to for my own pleasure and for this podcast. Um, her name on Instagram is Red Punch. Hmm.
You know what, Red Punch? You go for a Red Punch. You know what? You going to nursing school, honey. Get your nursing. Okay, Red. I mean, hey, who are we to say this woman didn't have her a good time? And she clearly had a good time. And you know what? She done made the socials and the media, baby. And she doing what? Still living her life like it's golden. So you know what? Go on, Kool-Aid.
And I want to say, because people were saying that's a body shirt, that was a body shirt, but it was disconnected. So I don't know if it was a body shirt, but I will say this: whether there was a swimsuit, whether there was a bodysuit, or whatever it was, the elasticity, whatever, y'all know what I'm saying.
Let's this. Don't give me the tag for that. The elastic.
That's when you just change the whole sentence. Be like the elastic, the elastic on her outfit, the elastic on her undergarment. It held up. And maybe it
And
is a
I'm
body. I don't know. She's waving it.
she done had a good time.
She said, "Should I frame it?"
I mean, hey, if you want to frame it, sis, frame it. Yeah, I mean, go for it.
Because you know, but her name is
Again,
Reds Punch on the Instagram.
go ahead, Red. Is all I'm saying.
Yep. So the last thing for tonight, so there is a story coming out of, and actually I think this happened in Alabama. So the guy has two daughters apparently,
Mm,
and went and took the kids into the women's bathroom
mm-hmm.
at a QuikTrip, and a guy basically was like, "You shouldn't be in here, da 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 da." And I'm like, I just find people weird with bathrooms, because if I got to use the bathroom, I'm using any bathroom that's available. And if that means that it's the men's bathroom and nobody is in there, then it is what it is. Like, I was in the band, we had to change clothes. Most of the people that have been in the band have used the men's restroom to change
Mm,
clothes, because it's too much going on in the women's restroom. Most of the band consists of a lot of women, girls, whatever you want to call the female gender.
mm-hmm.
Um and it ain't enough space. So there's plenty of times in high school that we changed in the men's bathroom,
Mm-hmm.
because, well, men's restroom, because, and even when I used to go to Tunica on the bus, I would also, the men would be done.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody, a woman, normally what happened is a woman asks, and long as no other men is there, a woman stands at the door and
And
women
guard
start
it.
going to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
That's how it operates.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, where do you expect a guy to take his daughters to use the bathroom? Because I personally wouldn't want my daughters to go into a men's restroom with all the urinals and everything.
And they hit a miss probably.
Like, you covering eyes and everything. I'm like, it makes way more sense for
Mm-hmm.
a guy to bring, his daughters into the women's bathroom.
Right. But then the guy was like, my wife or somebody, my wife could have took him in there. Oh, sir, we don't know her. Why am I gonna let her go? Come watch that. My wife need to use the bathroom bad.
And she can still use the bathroom. Like, literally, do you not understand? The women's bathroom consists of privacy doors.
Mm-hmm.
Well, doors, because I don't consider them private. Because, baby, why is the floor right here? Why is the door up here? Why's the bottom of the door up here? Why are we doing this? I've never understood why we doing this. And then, like, No,
You
why
talking
would
about the
you
from the
do that?
bottom, like the open space.
Yeah, like why is there so much open space? Like,
I always feel too like I feel like
and
that
then
little.
yes, it's too much space. You can see out. If you can see out, somebody can see in.
I feel
But at
like they
least we
need
ain't
to
got
fix that.
urinals.
But he did right. He should have been in there with his daughters. And even the little lady at the cash register that was in there, she was like, I'm so sorry. I mean, I think she understood it too. So I would not send my kids in a bathroom, especially like you said, I would not send no little ones in the bathroom by themselves anyway. Strangers
Yeah.
hang out in bathrooms.
Yeah, and Dr. T P has on here we will never send our little ones in a
Mm-mm.
restroom alone. Exactly, especially not with any strangers.
Right.
Yeah, the girl's mama did say something, but apparently they have some kind of little situation going on. So
Mm.
she just ain't a fan. Doesn't seem like she's a fan of him anyway.
Well,
Um,
he did right. I ain't mad at him. So kudos to the dad. Making sure his girls were safe and they used the bathroom and something that was a little bit clean. I mean, not all bathrooms are clean at these rest areas or these gas stations. So yeah, he did right.
and it did happen in Alabama. It was in which city? City where I live in, the city where I'm from. I don't know which Alabama quick
Mm,
trip it was, but it was in Alabama.
okay.
But yeah, but I'm like, where are you expecting the kids to go? And nobody is taking like there are some people that might be nice enough to be like, oh, let me take
Mm-mm.
let me take, but again,
I don't know them
no,
people.
because if the kid, first of all, at that age, you got to make sure them kids know how to wipe. You got to make sure them kids wash their hands. There's two things you got to make sure they know how to do. Now, if they know how to wipe and they know how to wash their hands, then you can, at that point in time, you can freely send your child in there. But other than that, no. That's like if a mother has a child has a son, she's clearly going to take her son to the women's restroom as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when the conversation about bathrooms get brought up, I'm like, these conversations are dumb because don't I know one is way too many, but at the same time, we're talking about things that I don't know have happened on any kind of regular, consistent basis
Mm-hmm.
at all. Because most of the time, the predators are not pretending they're predators, and they're
Right.
not pretending to be anything other than a predator.
And again, there's a lot of people that while there are people with sense, there are also people homeless people that hang out in the bathroom.
Hmm.
And I mean, there are just a lot of people that hang out in bathrooms to that are not there to use it necessarily. And so I would want to be in there with my child. Shit, sometimes I don't want to go in there bad. I'm grown. If it looks a little suspect.
No, so she said that it's apparently a video of a black dad who told his daughter to let him check the stalls first, and a white guy walked out of the ladies' restroom. But then you
Oh.
also have people that are cleaning it. Like you never really know who's actually cleaning it as well. So, but
Uh-huh.
I'm like, yes, like I don't the whole transgendered and bathrooms and all this stuff. I'm like, women been going to men bathrooms for a long time.
Mm-hmm. And I know some places have like the family,
Oh yeah.
bathroom or whatever. But again, if there's no family bathroom, oh well. We in that bad boy. We all in there together.
Cause I think this occasion would be a lot rare than the opposite, like the thing that I was talking about earlier. But say for instance, the women's bathroom, no one is in it. I wouldn't think anything of it if, there was a group of guys or kids or something like that that had to use the women's restroom. If, just like I said, we used to, use the men's restroom to change clothes and all this other stuff because it was available. So if
Mm-hmm.
somebody got to really go somewhere, like, go ahead. Cause I'd
Right.
rather you do that than mess on yourself. I'm just saying, like, please don't. Cause baby, how people be having stomach issues these days, and people be having
And
all kind
sometimes
of.
them stomach issues kick in and probably at the most inappropriate time.
And if you got to use it, you just got to use it.
That
Like,
part.
so I don't, and don't get me wrong, I know that things do happen in bathrooms, and like you said, sometimes it ain't necessarily safe because also sometimes where the bathroom is located at is not in the most,
Within eyesight.
yes.
Yeah.
Like you gotta go around a corner just to go use the bathroom. That is not necessarily the safest thing.
Yeah, or it's
Like
down a hallway somewhere. So yeah,
a
it's
dark,
not.
a dark, dingy hallway.
So it's not in a proper place at times.
Okay. And then
So
like I also been in the bathrooms with like these little kids. They be up under the stalls. That's why I get mad about that distance.
it
That's
do
why
be
I
about that much
can't. Kids be down there nosy in the little bathroom. Them girls do not need to be in no men's bathroom because them little kids are too nosy. This
That's
much space
facts.
that they whole body out, and they just be duck walking. Just duck. Let me just duck walk to the other bathroom. No, no, no. Like,
Oh my god.
seriously, have you ever been in a bathroom while it's a kid in there and like literally they on the floor? They especially do not let it be more than one child with an adult in one stall. The other kid does not know what they need to do with their life other than other than going up under to look in your stall.
Oh Lord. Watch
Seriously,
it.
have you never seen that? Have you never experienced the little kids, little bad
Normally,
little
I
kids?
normally catch them when they done did it. They done crawled all over the place and now they playing in the water. And like, get out the way.
Yeah, the men bathroom, some of them be nasty. Some of the women's bathroom be nasty too, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
they
you're
do.
right.
I say
They
that ain't
the
even in the
male
right
janitors they
spot.
do they do like they do ask like many moons ago when I worked at where I worked at, and we had to change Chick-fil-A. We had to change bathroom. I mean, cleaning bathrooms and stuff like that, or like check and make sure you had paper. Like we would be like standing at the door, like, "Hey, is anybody in here?" And then we'll go
Right,
inside to see if we need to, add more toilet paper, clean up something. So that's what I'm saying. Like, none of these things are like a foreign concept. People
right.
are just making it to the extreme. Like, but what are you expecting a child? Like, what are you expecting a father to do with his daughters? Are
Mm-hmm.
you like? I would think that would be way more traumatizing. First of all, them seeing a man use a urinal, like, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
and
She
then
said
and
I
then
was
seeing body
living.
parts.
She said I was living with my little one was on the wet ass floor. Ooh, and I'd have bleached the whole kid. Mm-mm. I'd have said bleach. Can I buy some bleach? I'd have left everything in our shoes, clothes, everything. We went out that bad boy out of bought a t-shirt in there and said, keep all
But
this.
no, but like if you take a kid to the bathroom, especially like a little small one, they touch everything. They literally have their hands planted on the toilet seat. Like I just be like, yeah.
Put them in diapers. Stay in diapers till you 5 o'clock, till you 5, and you can know.
Stay in diapers so you can wipe yourself and not touch the toilet.
Be like, you in diapers when we go outside. In the house and in other places, you can wear your underwear, but you in these diapers right now.
But seriously though, they will literally do that, and I'm just like, I am disturbed. Like I remember I was gonna take my little baby one day with me when he was a little kid, of course, because he's almost he's almost 14. He'll be 14 next month. He was like, "You gonna wipe my butt? Let me take you back to your parents. We don't have to worry about that. You ain't got to worry about that at all. You're not going with me anymore. You're not going with me anymore.
I cannot.
Because I'm not wiping your butt." But yes, but they touch all the toilet seats. Anything to be touched. That's why I'm like, it's literally more than one at a time. It's they touching all the toilet seats. The other one, while the other one is using the bathroom, they are literally on their hands and knees on the floor unless they doing a duck walk. And they will literally go up under the thing. Hey, why are you doing
this? Dead.
Like, why are you doing this?
Oh, bless it.
Why do you have to touch everything?
I cannot.
And I'm like, no, because I could only imagine, like, if they got close to a urinal, they are clearly touching the pee. They touching the pee. Like,
let's end this. I feel like I need to just douse myself with bleach. Yeah.
But yeah, again, I don't know what you expect from parents. I don't know what you expect from the little kids. They're obviously not going in there by themselves because
not at all.
They look like they was young enough that they probably did not know how to wipe themselves properly. I'm just saying.
They still was at. They was look. Anybody under the age of 15, you going in there with an adult. An adult is coming in there with you, and then we still gonna be close by. No.
Because I always make sure nieces and nephews, great nieces and nephews, did you wash your hands? Because sometimes you need to be reminded. If you care enough, you need to be reminded. Now, some of y'all wasn't gonna wash your hands anyway, so it didn't even matter. Washing the hands was never in your cards.
I cannot with you.
Yep, I have a little one and grandson. I started with me a couple weeks ago, and my grandson looking under the other stall, and my little one. That's what I'm saying, because that's what little kids be doing. I'm telling you, that's why I'm like, drop that thing down to the floor. Drop it down to the floor immediately. Because why? Like, I don't know if it's a safety issue. I wonder if it's a safety issue to make sure nobody is like up under, like in the stall or something, like hiding out or something.
We go to the restaurants; they got a whole full-fledged door. Ain't got shit to do with safety.
But they don't. I haven't been to many places that the thing goes completely down in the stall.
At Buc-ee's, they do. I think. I feel like at Buc-ee's the whole thing.
Yeah. Buc-ee's may. But everybody else, maybe the gap ain't this big. And I'm like, a good adult can fight. Like everybody head can go through there if they just really want to be on the ground. It just depends on how nasty you want to be. But it takes nothing for a little kid to duck walk under there. Little kids are different. They are different.
They're special.
Yes. But anyway, for episode number 68 of RealLifeish Friends podcast, where the group chat turns into the podcast. And I actually have a little new tagline. I may save it for next week.
Save it for next week.
Mm-hmm. But I'm one of your hosts, Kimberly.
I'm Mila.
Why do we not have any sense?
Blessed be the fruit.
A-Town.